Is it even legal to be that cute? Carey Mulligan and Marcus Mumford probably know some secret that makes their couple so awe-inspiring. Perhaps that's because they were childhood pen pals? Welcome to Rumour Juice. In today's episode, we're going to find out how these two nurtured friendship while being kids, and what old-school rituals keep their fire burning.
He's also incredibly gracious and lovely to be around.
Carey and Marcus were first linked in early 2011 when they were caught looking cozy together at two different concerts. But their love story reportedly began much earlier than that. Before their courtship ended in a wedding, Mulligan and Mumford were childhood pen pals. Too good to be true, right? Well, rumor has it that they both attended a Christian church camp when they were about 12 years old, and instantly became friends. No wonder. Carey and Marcus both grew up in religious families and shared lots of interests. It turns out that future stars corresponded via mail. Carey and Marcus began sending each other letters through their churches when they were kids, an insider once revealed. Years later, the pen pals reunited in Nashville, Tennessee, at a secret Mumford & Sons show that Carey attended with her pal Jake Gyllenhaal. According to a source, Marcus invited Carey to watch him play a secret show in the basement of his friend Mike Harris's home in Nashville. She sat in the front row, and while he was singing, Marcus looked down at Carey, and she blushed. It was clear they had chemistry. What's interesting, Mulligan was rumored to have a romance with Gyllenhaal exactly at that time.
I don't know if I believe in chemistry, because I know loads of people who've had successful on-screen relationships with people that they hate.
The famous actor had already broken up with the singer Taylor Swift. The romance rumor mill first swung into action when the A-list pair were spotted cozying up on a super-secret date night. According to onlookers, Jake and Carey snuck into a small Mumford & Sons gig at a private venue in Nashville, the home of Jake's country singer ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift. The twosome even had a late-night jam session. At the end of the night, there were just the musicians, Jake, Carey, and the Mumford boys, a source revealed in the interview. We had some pizza and just played music. Jake picked up a guitar and Carey joined in on Amazing Grace. Marcus and Carey seemed really friendly. But things took an unexpected turn. Not satisfied to end things there, Carey and Marcus attended a secret arcade fire show in New York City several days later. They were whispering to each other and enjoying the show, a source shared in the interview. They definitely seemed like a couple. According to the media, they continued their evening at a private, members-only club. If it's true, then Mulligan and Gyllenhaal probably didn't have a date on that night when the actress reunited with her childhood pen pal. At least, Carey and Jake never confirmed the dating rumors. But we know one thing for sure. The famous actress already had Shia LaBeouf on her dating list while she was at that game-changing Mumford & Sons show. It turns out the couple broke up because LaBeouf wasn't ready to move on to the next level. He explained, "Carey is not just an actress. She is a great human being, a sweet girl and super intelligent. Our thing came down to not having compatible work/lifestyles. We were always traveling and had sensibility differences that weren't conducive to living with one another." Speaking about her desire to settle down, the actor said, "She's happy as hell right now, and we wouldn't have been able to make it like that. She was chasing marriage, family, kids, more than I was." The Transformers actor and Mulligan dated for a year after meeting on the set of Wall Street 2 in 2009, before calling it quits in October the following year.
We're supposed to make each other feel safe. Otherwise, what's the point?
So when Carey reunited with her childhood pen pal, it didn't take long to determine that she'd met her match. Just 1 month after the pair began spending time together, they took things to the next level. In 2011, Carey moved from New York to live in the UK, so that she was closer to Mumford. It seems like Carey and Marcus are a match made in heaven. A mere 5 months after being each other's childhood sweethearts, they knew their marriage was meant to be. According to the tabloids, Marcus popped the question while vacationing with his paramour in Somerset, England. The couple tied the knot in the English countryside in 2012, just over 1 year after their budding relationship made headlines. More than 100 of the couple's closest friends and family members, Jake Gyllenhaal, Sienna Miller, and Colin Firth among them, gathered together in a quaint barn to watch the couple exchange their vows. Marcus's father, John Mumford, who is a vicar, officiated the intimate ceremony. The bride wore a backless ivory gown by Prada, the same designer who created her first Oscars look. Though they've made many public appearances together, the British couple prefers to keep their private life out of the spotlight. Marcus is the only thing that's mine that I can keep totally away, so I try to, Mulligan told in the interview with Vogue 5 months before welcoming daughter Evelyn. The duo also shares son Wilfred, who arrived in 2017. Carey and Marcus had so much love when they became parents.
And you also recently announced that you welcome baby number 3. Congratulations! How is having a newborn treating you?
Pretty tired. Yeah, it's great, you know.
And it looks like a fairy tale romance even today. The couple purchased a gorgeous 16th century farmhouse in Devon, England. As Carey's pal Sienna Miller would later tell Vogue, their life there would prove nothing short of idyllic. They have chickens and a dog, and roasts and friends, jams by campfires. Marcus can headline Glastonbury and Carey can be nominated for however many Oscars. And then they come back to their farm. They're in big woolly jumpers and funny hats, raising piglets. No doubt, it's an amazing balance Carey and Marcus managed to strike.
I get very involved in sort of the Instagram-worthy moments, like lambing and babies, or, you know, baby lambs.
Carey and Marcus even today share some of the old-fashioned rituals. Mulligan once explained that she and Mumford write each other love letters. I think they're becoming a lost art form, which is very sad. To have a love letter from someone, to hold it in your hand and know that you can keep it for your whole life, well, that's an amazing thing. Seems like they've got something very special going on, and given each of their knacks for the written word and creativity, there's no doubt those letters must be epic. Besides having similar tastes when it comes to being romantic, they also share a love for charity work. They revealed they both work hard at being ambassadors for War Child UK and have traveled to Congo to help the cause.
Marcus and I usually do a sort of fundraising dinner every year. We call it we've done that since 2014, we call it the War Child Winter Wassail. And it's sort of like an alternative.
Yes, they keep their romantic life away from the spotlight, but when Mulligan and Mumford make public appearances together, it's always something special. As personal friends of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Carey and Marcus were among the A-listers who attended the royal wedding in 2018. The couple even had a viral moment when a yawn escaped Marcus's lips on camera.
And Marcus, no, not yet, there you are, and...
We were convinced there were so many, like, absurdly famous people that we were not going to be on camera at all, and then, of course, it finishes and we're allowed to turn our phones back on, and we have, like, 15,000 messages
saying, wake up.
Marcus, you yawned on TV!
Carey and Marcus made a long journey to the place where they are now. And just look how they combine their serene countryside and celebrity life.